property, but
How are you?
6 o'clock, we'll call the meeting, tonight's meeting to order. We'll start with the pledge of allegiance to the flag and then a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please, ready, rock. Okay, roll call, please.
Councilwoman Arnold.
Here.
Councilwoman Jones.
Here.
Councilwoman Kaler.
Here.
Councilwoman Williams.
Here.
Mayor McLaughlin,
Here.
all present in the county school.
Okay, Chief Psycho, you have to do those presentations now. Worship.
2 seconds.
Okay. Court will be here in 1 second. There's
There's one police officer and two probation crew agents.
yeah, there was other steps. Okay. Take a look. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, there's only one more left. Folks, real quick, thank you for this moment. I want to read a
a quick synopsis here what happened. I need Corporal Temple, I need Probation Officer Beaver, and CSCF up front here with me, please. Your shoes look fun. We had a debate about shoes today, what color we're gonna wear.
That's me.
So, anyway, on the 11th of July, 2025, we can be able to do this, I have it pulled. At 11:35 hours, Corporal Alexis Temple, along with units from the Shamokin Fire Bureau and local ambulance service, dispatched to the area 200 block of North Vine Street to City of Shamokin for a reported pedestrian accident. It was reported as a pedestrian struck and possibly ran over by a vehicle. It was unknown if he was still trapped under the vehicle or not. Approximately 2 minutes later, Corporal Temple arrived on scene and observed the vehicle on the roadway running, resting against another vehicle, which appeared to be parked, but she observed the male laying in the roadway who was our operator of the other vehicle. Upon approaching the male, Corporal Temple observed the male bleeding uncontrollably from a severe arm injury. Corporal Temple immediately applied a tourniquet to the male's arm and attempted to control or stop the bleeding and began evaluating him and treating him for additional injuries. Shortly after, and when I mean shortly after, a minute, the adult probation officers to my right, which is Wesley Beaver and Alexis Yessier, also arrived. They were on patrol in the area. They heard the call go out. They responded to assist like they would normally do. Upon their arrival, due to the male still bleeding uncontrollably, a decision was made by the three to apply a second tourniquet to the male's arm and attempt to slow the bleeding, which it did to a point it eventually stopped until an EMS unit arrived on scene. I have mentioned time and time again, and everybody at the meetings know this. The men and women of our department, and along with the Redundant County probation officers, we have a unique situation. We are awarded the fact that we have a minimum of 4 probation officers assigned to our station that are with us all the time. They're like our second hand when it comes to it. I have watched not only my men and women, but I have watched the men and women of the probation office. These folks, 150% all the time. Not 80, not 100, 150. Again, everybody in our department does a great job. The point about it is there are times where officers go above and beyond that call just because the situation is replacing. It just so happens it was these 3 officers that were working at that. Again, there's times that officers need to be recognized when they excel in their efforts need to be recognized. So upon talking to the mayor and Mr. Slavey, the first one we're going to start off with is Corporal Temple. If you come forward with the mayor.
Okay, this is the Shamokin Police Life-Saving Commendation. This certificate and commendation is presented to Corporal Alexis Temple. This award is presented to a Shamokin police officer in recognition of acts that contributed to the saving of a person's life. On July 11th, 2025, Corporal Temple applied a tourniquet to a victim of a pedestrian accident who suffered a severe arm injury and assisted with treatment until arrival of an EMS unit. Congratulations, officer.
With our department, with our program we have, Alexis is going to be awarded what's called a commendation bar. That will be displayed on her uniform. So, double-edged sword. Someday she'll have a lot of them. I hope she doesn't, but that is for you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes. Spell the same. SCIA.
Okay, Shamokin Police Life-Saving Recognition. This certificate is presented to Alexis CSCA. On July 11, 2025, probation officer Alexis assisted with applying a tourniquet to a victim of a pedestrian accident who suffered a severe arm injury and assisted with treatment until arrival of an EMS unit. Again, congratulations and thank you.
Wes, I bet you don't know what this is.
Shamokin Police Life-Saving Recognition. This certificate is presented to Wesley Beaver. On July 11, 2025, probation officer Wesley Beaver assisted with applying a tourniquet to a victim of a pedestrian accident who suffered a severe arm injury, and assisted with treatment until arrival of the EMS.
Real quick, guys, in the audience, we have some special guests. We have Chief of Probation Office, Tim Heitzman. Seated to the left of him is Kevin O'Hearn, our Court Administrator. And to the left of him is the Honorable President Judge Mazzini. You guys have anything you want to come up with your people and say?
They're pointing at me, so I guess I'm up. Thanks, Kevin. Where do you want me, Ray?
Right there, out there, you go anywhere you want.
So our folks don't often get recognized for what they do. I have a great staff. I echo what Ray said. These folks go above and beyond every day, are very rarely given pats on the back. I certainly appreciate you guys. I appreciate Shamokin PD, and I think our relationship has been beneficial to both parties. So thank you, thank the city, thank you.
So everybody, thank you very much. And again, I like seeing our officers get recognized because you know how it is with police and probation, we're always the bad guys. One quick thing, I don't want to put anybody on the spot. I'm going to put Chief Rogers on the spot. Chief Rogers is one of the fire bureau chiefs that responded that day. He has years and years and years of medical experience and fire experience. And the thing that got me was when I arrived and Bruce came up to me and the first words out of his mouth was, "Hey, listen, your guy saved his life." Can't ask for any more. So again, congratulations. Mayor, thank you for everything. Mr. Slavy, thank you. Council, thank you. So Bob's going to give you a speech. If you want to stay oh, you just want to get pictures quick? Judge, Kevin, Tim.
Last time.
Yeah.
So will you tell me? Nice to see
Yeah, where's Ray? Ray.
I know.
Ray.
I told him.
Ray.
You belong up there.
What do we want? Everywhere.
Big smile. Yeah. Come on, it's a happy day. There we go.
Okay, we need one more my Alexis. I just want to get a picture of the city administrator and mayor and you see the stand up here. All right. I'll be grabbing. I didn't get sex for one time.
I am in a bad spot.
Oh, you're good.
Presentations.
Do we have any other presentations?
So there are any bids,
Okay, there are no current bids, correspondence.
correspondence. Need to speak up a little bit. Okay. I'm being scolded because you can't hear me. Judge Rosini, you don't have people like that in your courtroom, do you?
Never.
Don't stick up for him just because he's been a Okay. I don't. This mayor, you can move to citizens' comments.
Okay. Any citizen comments contingent upon business listed on the agenda? Okay. Okay, do we have a motion to accept the minutes of the city council meeting of August 11th, 2025? So motion by Councilwoman Moyer, seconded by Councilman Devine.
On the question? Councilwoman Arnold?
Yes.
Councilman Duganitz?
Yes.
Councilman Kaler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes.
And that motion carries unanimous.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the bills from August 2025 as listed on the bills. We have a motion by Mr. Taylor,
I'll second.
seconded by Mrs. Arnold. Roll call. Or on the question.
On the question? If there's no questions, we're going to proceed. Councilwoman Arnold?
Yes.
Councilman Duganitz?
Yes.
Councilman Kaler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yeah, actually, I did have a question. On the water bill for the Legion,
Yes, sir.
that seems excessive. Do we know why?
Just give me a second. This one? Mayor, I believe you're talking about the one for the swimming pool?
No. check number 1299.
Okay, my apologies, sir, I'm on the wrong.
Yep. You're good. The amount is also 1299.
What did you say there?
You can check and your number the same.
Okay, with that said, I'm just going to research that there, and I'll get back to you with an answer tomorrow morning.
That's fine.
But that's, thank you, Mr. Kimball. That's interesting, the amount and the check number is 1200.
And I will vote yes.
Therefore, that bill for Aqua transaction was done, we have this,
Yes.
proceed.
Okay, directors' reports, accounts and finance.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I do want to mention or reiterate, I should say, that Finance Department has been working very diligently on meeting with each department in budget preparations. My thanks to Controller Peter, Mr. Slavy, Val, and of course our treasurer Brenda, and these are the department employee heads who have been making our process so much easier. This is a kind of a preliminary stage, but all has been going smoothly, and I appreciate it from everybody. We have one major department to meet with yet, and that's the police department, and that will be Wednesday of this week. And then we go to the next round, so we have to adjust and tweak and so forth. Thank you to everyone who's played such an important part. Secondly, my apologies, I do not have the treasurer's report. Our treasurer, Brenda Scandal, is not here this evening, and I did not receive the treasurer's report from her. I have spoken with her. She will get back to me, and of course, I'll include that with next month's report. My apologies. The last thing that I want to mention is I did get a report from Brittany Campbell, who is the feral and felines and ferals head of that organization. And I just want to read to you what she sent to me. In 2025, our organization has spent $3,900 on Shamokin cats, performed TNR on 48 cats, took in 12 cats to road disease, 5 were adopted, 5 were in foster, waiting for adoption. We talked during 1 or 2 meetings how important this is for our community. It's not just kindness to cats and helping that population grow. It's very important for the quality of life. Most of you, I'm sure, have dealt with a bit of this problem in your own neighborhoods. Included in the packets for council people was also a flow chart that Brittany provided to me, areas that they've covered already, and it's very extensive, but they're making it away, they're doing a good job, and I appreciate my girls and friends helping that happen. Thank you very much. That's it.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Parks and public buildings.
Yes, sir. I'll make it quick. The throat is still not up there, but I'll be good.
Mike.
Okay. Pool update is closed for the season. They closed on the 24th of August. It went well. I supplied everybody, thank you, Michelle, with the numbers of the monthly report as well as the yearly report of how we went this year. Let's see, we had, within the month of August, we had 2,151 people, an average of 140 per day. That's an increase of 65 patrons per day from last year's numbers. So I thought that was very nice. Last year, we held no events for night swims or anything. This year, we had the K9 night swim where we had the police department present, the police car, kids could sit there with cruisers out. We had 263 attending the nights, a regular, just a generic last year night swim. We had 270 people show up, and the pep rally to get everybody ready for the first football game that was held on the 21st. There were 175 that showed up. I want to thank all the sponsors that have helped make that possible. Good transition. They ended out with a dog swim on the 23rd, the day before closing. We had a total of 45 dogs show up, so it was very nice. So I do not have a copy of the free lunch program. That also went up until school, and I do not have their totals, and I will get that to you guys to let you know how well that. Speaking of a free lunch program, the food distribution program, of course, is still in limbo. The state did not pass their budget yet, so there is no budget for us to have that program. As soon as it comes out, I will get a hold of the city and I will ask you guys to put it blasted everywhere. We'll get it out there so as soon as possible. As soon as that happens, I will find out from the CSO. If at all anybody is desperate for food at this time, I reached out to Judy Orner from our local Salvation Army. Please go over, speak to Judy. They will try to help you out, assist what you need. Just go over to the Salvation Army. if you need the food assistance at this time. The other thing is, this Thursday is the September 11th, of course, Memorial Candlelight Service. That'll be held in front of City Hall, right next to the memorial, 9/11 Memorial, so we never forget. And that will be from 7 to 8 p.m. We have the choral leaders, they will be performing. We have 3 speakers there. Retired Fire Chief Pete Elkis, the retired council member and also Fire Chief would be Craig Rhodes, who is very, he's always been active with Tunnels to Towers since 9/11, since we built 9/11, and he'll speak about that. We'll be replacing the flags at the monument as well as laying a wreath at that time. And then we also have Damon Morris, who he actually played taps at the Arlington National Cemetery. He's from the Coleman region. He's a member there. We will finish out with the memorial candlelighting and plenty of taps. So, and that all happens 7 to 8 p.m. Why so late? 7 to 8 because it gets dark at 8 p.m. So, and it's not too late. And that's all I have right now.
Thank you very much. Streets and public improvements.
Not much to report. Kevin has been preparing for leaf season. He has been servicing the leaf vacuum. Hopefully that should be up and running shortly. He is also drawing up plans for a new salt shed, because our current salt shed is pretty deteriorated. So that will come out from liquid fuel funds. And the only other thing that I have is currently the city has 5 vacant parking lots throughout the city that totals about 54 available spaces. Out of those 54 spaces, only 4 of them are currently being rented. So Michelle and I have been putting our heads together to come up with like a permit with some verbiage and rules and regs to try to generate some revenue and get these lots rented. So that's kind of in the process. So that's about it.
Thank you very much. If you need any help with those lots, let me know.
Sure, thank you.
Public safety.
All right, for code office monthly report of August 2025, we had complaints 188, warnings 25, notice of violation letter sent 53, rental inspection completed 13, posted unfit buildings 3, stop work order issued 3, ticket issued 14, citation issued 88, fire calls 3, total revenue collected is $6,464.50. On the fire end, we have for 1250, fires 7, rescue and emergency medical service 7, hazardous condition, no fire 4, service call 4, wood intent call 10, false alarm and false call 5, for a total of 37. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. David.
Yes.
Control.
No, I have nothing for council to vote on the agenda, but if I have a minute to update the public events on the wall, I guess so far. First of all, as of last Thursday, September 4th, the charter is no longer able to be nothing's able to be added, changed, or deleted from it. Within a 60-day window of the election, so the charter is complete, it's been submitted, and you're not allowed to make any more changes to it based on the window I just mentioned. We have yard signs and mailers ordered. I want to thank the mayor for his help on those. I'm not going to bring those out right now, but you'll see them shortly. I appreciate all your help on the design and getting to the printer. Also, Brenda has secured print items in the news item for announcements of our meetings and our public discussions, or question and answer discussion. And there are digital ads also ordered for the news item website. I want to make a shout out to all the commissioners, those that have served, those who have no longer serve. Everyone has been just cooperative and helpful to me. And it's been a long 16 months. I can't believe I'm saying 16 months. 6 or 7 more weeks to go. And last but not least, I'd like the news item to also know the dates. We have 2 regular meetings scheduled. We have one for September 15th. I'm sorry, September 17th. That's a Wednesday. 15th is a Monday. Wednesday, September 17th is a regular meeting of the commission, and October 6th is a Monday. It's a regular meeting of the commission. We're no longer allowed to make ad changes or deletions. Once again, I want to get that out there. The 2 meetings we have left as a commission would be for educational purposes and discussions on how we can get our message out to the public in a orderly, productive manner. Last but not least, for the news item, we have scheduled a question and answer period for September 29th at the Knights of Columbus. That's at 6:30 p.m. October 15th, we will be at the Career Center for question and answers, also at 6:30 p.m. And we're coming back to the Knights of Columbus on October 27th for the final question and answer period prior to the November 4th election. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, Mr. Kendrick. Do we have anything on the treasurer report? I know the treasurer's not here, but I didn't know if we have a report.
No, I said I don't.
I'm sorry. I'm in contact with Brenda, and I'm also in contact with Barbara, so she will be out of service for a little while, so we're going to jump in and make sure that gets to you.
Thank you. Chief of Police.
I have nothing, sir. Just thank you, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Slavy, Council, for continued support of our police department. I apologize with the nightmare we're having in our phone systems. We were on all day. I just did not have a chance to put them out. For our stats, I will have both this month and next month's stats together. But other than that, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you for what you do with your staff.
Thank you.
Mayor. So I really don't have much of anything. I'll touch on one. We have been having issues, the chief and I have been working on with the e-bikes, e-scooters, everything, the go-karts. Yes, so we're trying to
Any
come up
mode of
with a,
transportation other than a car.
yes, an educational program to try to get across to our citizens what are legal, what aren't legal, the rules of the road for them. And so you'll be seeing some Facebook posts, some things on, maybe even more on the news item side of it. They have done an article. But I just want to stress to everyone, we are not looking to take anybody's rights. That's not the intention of what we're doing. We're just trying to educate everyone and let them know whether or not they are legally riding these vehicles on the street or what they have to do to ride them on the street and the sidewalks. There's a nice chart that the news item had included in a post, and we'll put that on our city Facebook page. It's educational to know what you can and can't do. And this is all for public safety. We're just trying to make sure no one gets hurt. That's our main goal, that no one gets hurt. And in that, I've had 2 phone calls, talked to the chief. I've had people telling me the police aren't doing anything about them because they're not chasing them. Okay, that's something the police chief and his officers have to do on a case-by-case basis. They're not going to chase a motorcycle 50 miles an hour down the streets of Shamokin. So that being said, public safety is what this is all about. Hopefully we can educate everyone so they're not doing it. And at the same time, it will be up to the police officers to use discretion when and if they engage in a pursuit. And that's it.
Tanya,
My items are on.
hey, can you come up to the mic, please? And this is the part of the agenda that covers the CDBG, and Tanya, who works for City College, is here to just enlighten us so that we can proceed in taking a vote on her recommendation.
Actually, my items are listed on the agenda. So I don't know if you want me to read those or if you'd like to read them.
I can read them if you wish, and Betsy, I apologize. I just my fingers back here, and I noticed I left you out.
It's the second time.
He did.
My fault.
Under this section here. Okay. And so we're going to go back, if it's okay with Mr. Berkeley, back to that part. Okay, and I'm being told by Val, if you want, you can have a seat for a few minutes and stand up here. Since the printing of the agenda, I should amend with the addition of number 5 and number 6. It should have been on here, on the CDBG, but it wasn't. So with that said, the motion number 5, the motion to, and we're going to do them, I assume, all together.
The motion to amend the agenda, right, first, to add those, and that'll have to be re-advertised within 24 hours.
Yes, it need to be read.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have a problem with it, but I want to do what he's saying first, and that is to.
Okay, so
The motion to amend the agenda.
we need a motion to amend the agenda to add the 2 additional items, number 5 and number 6.
What are those items, Mr. President?
They are the Water Street project, in the amount of $73,266.
I'm sorry.
73,266.
Right. And that is from New Enterprise Stone and Lime Company Incorporated. And that's going to be paid with CDBG funding. And then number 6, another motion to accept the lowest bid, West Water Street project, in the amount of $47,386.75. And that is from Ron Falk Paving Incorporated, and to be paid with CDBG funding. Is this correct, Tanya?
Yes, that is correct. And if I can add the reason we need to make the motions, we had the advertisement go out for the downtown streets reconstruction and also the West Water Street reconstruction. And those did come in. These are the lowest responsible bidders as reviewed by CDCOG. And we just need the city's motion to accept those bids.
Okay, so then we'll take the motion, right, and then we'll.
Yes. And you said number 5 was Water Street?
Number 5,
Water and one spot.
I said
I'm
4,
sorry.
5. I meant
It
5 and
says
6.
Liberty Street, Liberty East Water Street.
So 5 is downtown streets reconstruction, and that's North Liberty Street and East Water.
Liberty. Okay, and then number 6.
Number 6 is West Water Street.
Okay. So now we need a roll call or any questions on the amendment, amending the agenda.
And first, make a motion and a second to approve it, and then during the question period, you can ask the question.
I'll make a motion to ratify.
To
Amend.
to
Amend.
amend
Amend.
the agenda,
I'm getting confused on that.
No, what the solicitor said to him again,
Amend the agenda.
Correct. So we have
that's what you're
a
saying.
motion and a second. Now we need roll call.
Sure. There's no questions.
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman Duganitz,
Yes.
Councilman Taylor,
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Motion carries unanimous.
And then we'll have
Now,
yes, just please make sure that the agenda you publish reflects those two additional items. Thank you.
I apologize.
Okay, and you would like me to read the next section?
I can go over it if you want, and then you can do the motion, so everybody knows what this breaks down to.
Please.
So the motion to adopt the City of Shamokin CDBG Home Program Procurement Policy. This policy should be in your packets, I believe. It should have been there for your review. Number 2 and number 3, so these are revisions to the professional and administrative services for both the 2023 federal fiscal year and the 2021 federal fiscal year. When we do revisions to the applications or to the CDBG grant funding, there are times when the fees have to be restructured depending on what year they come out, what year they're going to be drawn down. So this is mainly a movement of money and not additional fees for services. And then the motion for number 4, in last month's session, we had the resolution of 2025-07 and 2025-08. On my paperwork, I had August 12th, 2024, so we just want to update that to August of 2025. Any questions?
number 4.
So I'll accept the motion. Do we have any questions? And do we want to lump them 1 through 6?
We can.
A motion.
One through 6.
I'll second it.
A motion by Mr. Kaler, seconded by Councilwoman Arnold.
Any more discussion?
Roll call.
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman Duganitz, Councilman Taylor,
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes.
That motion carries unanimous.
Thank you, council.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Next would be events.
So therefore, we will do each one separate, or will we package them?
Unless there's any reason. Objection, we can treat them and vote on them at one time.
You heard what the solicitor said. Is that the body
The other one,
desire?
number 4, I think.
You can watch,
Sure, one of those.
I'm sorry.
Well, then let's do the video.
Okay. So if that's the case, we'll accept the motion for event number 1, which is the community trunk or treat at Claude Taylor Park, October 19th, 2025, from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Do I have a motion?
I'll second it.
I have a question. But did we ever find out last year, she wanted to make a donation to our canine for, she got the trucks, for the food trucks. She made them pay, and she was going to give the police department for our canine proceeds, and a donation, and never did. Now, I understand, she is not an organization, you know, she's an individual doing things, not, I appreciate what she's doing, I mean, I really do. To make money off of that, and then all of a sudden, not do, you know, I just have a hard time with that, so I cannot go with this. You know,
didn't know that.
Chief,
Well,
Yes.
because-
was there any money that was donated?
Not to my knowledge, but I'll know in about 2 seconds.
Okay, so we do have a motion and a second, and we also have a question.
So the motion was made by Mr. Williams.
I got so the question.
By back.
Might retract that.
I'm just
So-
confused.
We have any food trucks again this year? Are you
I
doing
think she
the
was
same thing?
advertising for food trucks this year. This is an individual, not an organization. This is one person.
Do we know if she's charging the food trucks again?
I don't know.
She's indicating, Michelle's indicating yes.
She is.
Is she indicating that a donation can be made to anyone
No,
this year?
last year she did, but nothing was given to the police department. I spoke to Amy and Corporal, Temple, and they both stated that nothing was given to them.
Michelle, she also took it upon herself to publicly advertise this.
Last year.
This year,
This year, yes, before, handing in an event
so
form.
she just took it upon herself to use the city, to save the city's property, and, without being.
I mean, I think it's a good idea, but I just have.
I mean, I can do it off of that, dirt sheet. Asked him for, well, Lud's gonna give a donation, and not now. I mean,
Or
We're gonna give it, I mean.
even the next one.
So we didn't vote, so are you retracting
Yes,
this, your motion?
yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay,
Because I didn't realize that's what you
okay,
So the
so,
motion and the second are back
so
on.
there, so is there another motion for event number 1? Okay, so event number 1 was die for a lack of a motion.
I mean, there is time between now and our next work session.
Yeah, I would entertain it if she explains herself, the lack of donation.
I mean, I think we're in some kind of workshop.
And I do believe that Michelle has told this woman,
Told her what?
told her what she has to do.
No, I wasn't told.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought
Right,
we had
so,
a discussion.
yeah, it would be best that it came from council, number
Yes.
1, through you, I would think. Okay, so event number 2, request a motion to approve Far Better Together closing and household collection at the municipal parking lot on October 18th, 2025, from 10 a.m. till 1:30 p.m.
Oh, wait,
I'll second.
Roll, any questions?
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman Duganez,
yes.
Councilman Taylor,
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes.
The motion carries unanimous.
Okay, event number 3. Request a motion to approve Shamokin football pep rally on October 21st, 2025, from 8 p.m. till 8:30, immediately after the Halloween parade.
I'll second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman Duganez,
That's the,
Councilman Taylor,
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes.
There are 4 yeas and 1 abstention. The motion carries.
Event number 4, request a motion to approve Oliver's anniversary celebration on November 1st, 2025, from 3 till 9 p.m. on Independence Street. Do we have a motion?
questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no motion yet, so questions?
The question I have is, having an individual business being downtown on that major street, if it's a major intersection, I understand that we do independent, sort of independent, sort of places, you have to understand that. But when we start opening up to that, I just have questions. I know that you did in the past, I thought it was fine having it taken out there, and I don't use it, and shutting down the entire street. And the other question I have is food trucks, where he was asking for food trucks there. That certain portal you have established with the more businesses there, then I think that would be a slap in the face, have food trucks for those businesses there. I understand if you're having a band, that's great, and you want to benefit and make it for all of them to come out. But I think getting food trucks at that particular area with 3 different food businesses for the border, I just have a hard time with that.
The other thing I have is if we did it for any other single business, I mean, I know we can do it for multiple businesses, but if we do it for a single business, that 2 other businesses are affected or don't want it to happen.
I'm not aware of that on Independence Street. Everything, to my knowledge, on Independence would be multiple businesses.
And that's the only thing I would have if you open up for one, you block out the whole street for just one business, I think that might cause a lot of problem.
No, on a major street.
Right.
Maybe a
On
side street.
yes.
I mean, I don't
Which
know.
we do for,
That's a side street.
no, that's, I'm agreeing.
And then don't affect anybody else by on that, in the side street.
There's still time to clarify it because it's not requested until November 1st.
The, what about, and this is just a question, being that it's on, could we offer Water Street as
That's not a major thoroughfare.
as an alternate to Independence Street?
I think that'd be equal.
Yeah, Water Street won't be an issue. It's still, as long as you have Liberty open, get the apparatus sent out to Lincoln or Independence, and then you're, because you'll have to shut it down to 9th in order for it to be effective. But again, as long as we don't interfere with the railroad crossings. So it'll only be that one patch of route, and the only one with access to the river business would be the OIP on the corner that has access to the river.
Can we table it?
Well, there's no motion,
We discussed it.
Well, yeah.
so that would.
Come under the resolution.
Yes, so there was no motion for Independence Street. To expedite things, can we make a motion for an alternate and their choice on whether or not they accept it?
Take care of public safety.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so would we accept the motion for an alternate for the event for Water Street for Liberty to the railroad tracks, not including?
You have to keep it open because you have your egress coming on board, so.
I would say as long as the chief is okay with it, and that would be.
I think the way he just described it, I don't think motion.
You know,
So we have a motion by Mr. Taylor, do we have a second?
Oh, second.
Any additional questions? Debate?
Roll call.
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman Janice.
Yes.
Councilman Taylor,
yes.
Councilwoman Moyer,
Yes.
and Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes.
It's unanimous. All in favor? Okay, so we can.
I think that ends the events. Next would be new business.
Okay, under new business, it's basically renewing the lease for the Oasis.
With an increase in rent. Rent has increased.
Yes, sir.
I said with an increase in the rental fee.
Yes.
Mrs. Holmes, was, she is aware. She is-
Oh, yeah, I had a meeting with her and, Danielle is quite satisfied and happy to, continue her organization, to be able to rent the space they have. And they have been, it's a good thing. Good thing.
So do we have a motion to that effect, Mr. Taylor
I'll second.
and Mr. Gunn? So any questions?
How often do we read through our leasing?
The lease is 3 years, I think, to the, okay. I think it was a 2 year lease.
2 years.
2 years.
Two.
So,
Okay, any more discussion? 2 years.
2 years. So it's a 2-year lease. Roll call.
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman DeGennis,
Yes.
Councilman Taylor,
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin,
Yes.
the motion carries unanimous.
Okay, so, item number 2, we have request a motion for the Shamokin Fire Police Assistance for Trevor Fall Festival and Trevor Fire Company's 125th Anniversary Fireman's Parade on October 11th, 2025, with a rain date of October 12th, 2025.
For council's information, this is another thing, between the communities. When it comes here, each week it could be someplace else, but it's like a mutual day, and as long as I get here, no community fire department has ever been rejected by the city of Shamokin.
So do we have a motion? Mr. Taylor,
I'll second.
This word,
Mrs. Arnold.
this word is, Judy word, she's, correct.
Any questions?
That was,
I guess a question,
yeah, this word is fine with this, correct. Fire police.
Well, it was requested by our fire police. Yeah. Roll call.
do you want me to get you an answer in regards to that?
No, that's fine, I just, she,
Okay. And, the roll call, need a motion? So we
No,
can-
we're good, we're just at roll call.
Okay. Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman DeGennis,
yes.
Councilman Taylor,
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer, Mayor McLaughlin,
Yes.
motion carries unanimous.
Okay, item number 3, motion to approve and ratify authorization for Betsy Kramer, Program Manager at CEDACOG, to submit the pre-application on behalf of the City of Shamokin to PennDOT's Transportation Alternatives Set Aside Program in the amount of $1,500,000 for Phase 3 of the Independent Streetscape Project. Do I have a motion? Mrs. Arnold
A second.
and Mike. Any questions? Roll call?
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman DeGennis,
Yes.
Councilman Taylor,
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin,
Yes.
the motion carries unanimous. Approved.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. Item number 4. Request a motion to approve Keystone Core Services contract in the amount of $48,000 to be paid through Northumberland County ARPA grant funds. Do we have a motion? Mr. Taylor on the motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Any questions?
This is the one that you sent us, that it's in, 14 now, and then they complete the job, and we get so much, right? This is the paper that we got.
Sorry, it's hard to understand, Mike.
This would be the one, Mike, this is the one where they're going to do a complete evaluation
Yes. This is the one where
of the blighted properties.
And he's going to do a complete evaluation,
Yes,
that we paid 14,000 here, and then
Yeah,
later on.
you pay throughout the
Yeah, we're not
process.
paying this one complete check at one time.
No,
It's over a year's process.
no, it's a couple months process.
they're just gonna
Over a
say,
couple of-
yes, yeah, the completion date was early
But
next
it's
year.
from the ARPA funds.
Yeah, the Blight Task Force has a grant that they have money from.
Yes.
Okay, so we have the motion, we have the second, and we have any other questions? Roll call.
Just see paper I have.
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman DeGennis,
Yes.
Councilman Taylor,
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes. And thank you, Justin, for all of your time and effort to get that where it's at. Item number 5, request a motion to approve a donation in the amount of $1,000 by the city of Shamokin to the Oasis Community Recovery Club.
So,
We have a motion by Councilwoman Moyer,
I'll second it.
second by Councilwoman Arnold. Any questions?
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman DeGennis,
Yes.
Councilman Taylor,
Yes.
Councilwoman Moyer,
yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Motion carries unanimous, it's approved.
Do we have anything under unfinished business?
No, sir.
Anything under boards and committees?
No, sir.
Solicitors report.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm going to request that item number 1 be tabled upon the completion of the amendment. We need to send it to labor and industry for their approval, and then it will need to come back to the city.
So we need a motion.
No, I'm asking that it be tabled.
Does anybody have an issue with that being tabled? Any questions? Okay, then yes.
That's all I have.
The next section of the agenda calls for citizens' comments. We are done with the, sort of say, the business part of this agenda. So, the public is welcome to approach the podium. Be sure you have signed necessary, the sheet that's over there. That's quite necessary, but you're welcome to come up with, everybody fight for the podium at the same time. And so you have 3 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
My name is Anthony Floyd, and I was looking at the Code Township Police cars that have to protect and serve, and the Shamokin police officers' cars do not have protect and serve on it. And I feel this is detrimental because the police officers have a job to do, which is to protect and serve. Any other thing that you're doing other than protecting and serving is illegal.
Are you done?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Leszewski, did you sign?
I've signed. I know you missed me, Bob.
I'm Joe Lashinsky. Just want to make a quick comment on the event that was approved. You guys do realize that Joe Galena pays for a lot of paid parking back there, so that will affect his business as well. I just can't stand the fact that one guy is trying to control the whole downtown, but he gets whatever he wants eventually. But hearing nothing but good things about Danielle and Colby. Those are brilliant hires, so kudos to you guys for doing for that. I wanted to ask Mr. Kinder here, since he was so nice to bring it up as part of the meeting tonight. He said that the Home Rule Study Commission ordered signs and mailers. I've been a part of many political campaigns over the years. So just to be clear, is that going to be grant money from the?
No, absolutely. That's not.
How is that going to be paid for?
Through the home rule budget that was provided by the state of Pennsylvania.
And that money came from?
State of Pennsylvania.
Okay, was that a grant to fund the Government Study Commission through that budget? Because it was advertised it would cost the citizens nothing for that commission. So we were getting a grant from DCED, I believe, for that commission.
When the Act 47
Can we stop that timer? Because I'm not gonna, if I'm gonna get an answer, I don't want my timer wasted, please.
When the Act 47 came
Thank
to in, included in this year's budget, 2025, is a sum of funding. Off the top of my head, unless one of the girls who handles the transactions can enlighten me, what is that amount? Because I don't recall what the amount was, and I don't want to quote the wrong amount.
I'm not going to quote amounts right now. Brenda has the information.
So if you call me, I'll give you an answer tomorrow morning.
But I think it's,
I'll be here tomorrow also.
Dave, you've been I don't care to start that again. But, I mean, you've been a political candidate before. I've been a political candidate before. When you order signs and mailers, how many signs were ordered? Somebody placed the order.
The yard signs were 100.
And how many mailers were ordered?
It was for every postal address in the 17872 zip code.
Wow. So the city of Shamokin has no money. And I understand things were put aside for this, and I believe we didn't get that grant right off the bat, but what we used was going to be, from what I understood, paid back through DCD for what we used.
It's not costing the Shamokin taxpayers any money.
But what I'm saying is, if you're using, and what was the price of those 100 signs and every postal address mailer? When you order these things, you get a price right off the bat. And the first question is how much. Because it's important to know, because we're in a financial deficit. We claim to have no money, but we're fronting. And honestly, to be honest with you,
Excuse me, you can keep this time back. We're not fronting any money. The money was provided in the 2025 budget via DCED and the state. I'll be here tomorrow. Bob will be here tomorrow. I'll get Brenda on the phone, and we'll get you an accurate answer. But I'm not going to quote numbers and prices. This isn't a home rule. We use as a city.
And I was just going to say, this would all be done through the Home Rule Commission.
well, then we shouldn't be bringing it up then at this meeting. I mean, he's speaking about it. So and at those meetings, there's not a lot of opportunity for citizens to speak. So that's why I'm asking, but also to get on that point, in that, with those mailers, with those signs, my opponent's here tonight, and his view on it supports home rule. So as far as me and Mr. Dietz, I feel personally that part of my opponent's message is going to be used in these mailers to support his campaign. Because he has written letters in support, he's on the commission, and now there's going to be mailers put out in support of the same thing.
Excuse me, Joe, we're not promoting any candidates. We are promoting home rule. We are explaining the difference between third-class city code, if the city decides to stay third-class city code, and we're explaining what the commission has come up with as an alternative to keep Shamokin on a strong financial basis. Now, I don't want to bring any names up, but members of the commission may or may not be in favor of it, and that is their choice and their right. They can change their mind, which is their choice and their right. We are not promoting any political candidates whatsoever.
Well, what I'm saying is the letter was written to the newspaper in support. He's on the commission.
He's allowed to do that.
Right.
He's a citizen.
But
He's right.
is also, I feel, as a candidate, for the same office that he is also seeking, that he gets in, and I know yeah, it's funny.
It's not funny,
It's
Joe.
funny. Yeah, I understand that. Whatever you can do to take an advantage to keep me out of here is what you're looking to do. So, 100%, Mike, don't start, don't start. But, yeah, start that clock. But no,
I'll answer your questions, but I'm not going to take the disrespect.
It's not
Personal
disrespect.
Accusations. I'm finished talking.
But wow. So we have no price on what was ordered. We've all ordered political signs and we don't know what the price is. We don't know how much we're spending, and the city's fronting the money until we get back from wherever, but we're broke and we need home rule. So I would say if you're doing every postal address and signs, that's gotta be a couple $1,000 that's going out the door.
Most certainly would be. And it was money that was given to us in a grant from DCED.
Mr. Greco, are grants able to be used for political purposes? I can't find anything online that allows it to be used for that. And this is 100% a political campaign.
It's used, that is correct. However, if it's for informational purposes, and that's the purpose of promoting to, as Mr. Kinder said, showing the difference between third-class city code and the advantage of going home rule.
So
It's education.
If those signs say vote for home rule or support home rule, that would make it political and not informational, because asking someone to vote for it is a political terminology. Would you agree?
The signs were all approved by the Pell people. So we have not done anything without their approval.
So he's got a $170,000 budget per se in that, and to use what he's approved originally in the home rule chart. It's in your final report. He used what, 28, like less than half of that money. So is the rest of it going to go to advertisement for?
There were line items for advertising, and again, this would all be home rule questions. These are not necessarily city council questions. I mean, I wouldn't know the answers if I was not on the home rule committee.
Did you have anything to do with ordering the signs?
I most certainly did.
So you don't know a price on what the materials you ordered?
I do roughly know, but I don't know the exact cost.
Is the public allowed to know the number, the money you're spending, or their money?
If this was a home rule meeting, I would have all that information with me. It's not something.
What happened to transparency, Mike?
It has nothing to do with transparency.
Is the paper gonna have it in there tomorrow?
If anyone comes to the next meeting on the 17th, we'll have the.
I'll be in Boston.
We'll have the bill list, and anyone can look at the bill list that'll be approved.
So again, nothing about transparency, just this is not a home rule committee meeting.
But you can't tell a number to the public.
I can tell you that between the mailer and the yard signs, it is roughly, and I'm saying roughly, $2,500. But at the same time, I don't have those figures in front of me. This is not a home rule committee meeting.
I get that.
Okay.
But it was brought up.
Your time is now up. Next.
My name is Jim Keel, and I have a different problem this year, but.
Jim, excuse me, have you signed that?
Yes, I
signage?
have signed
Thank
it.
you, thank you.
Okay, and I have some photographs of the ditch in front of my house, okay, that is severely deteriorating and undermining my sidewalks and the ditch is part of the street. And I guess I'd pass around these to people that might want to look at them and just take an idea of what I'm dealing with, and I'm trying to improve the properties on that street. And I've waiting for a siding person to put siding on this second generation of the house I have next to me, and to clean up the streets. Some of you have seen the place and walked by it and see it, and the gutter, the street is coming down into the ditch that's in front of my house. And I just like it to be looked at. Thank you.
Sure, sorry, Jim.
Yes.
Where's the address?
The address is 319 to 325 Cherry Street. I've written it on the pieces there.
Jim,
Yes.
Kevin and I heard about the issue Thursday.
Yes.
And Kevin and I did come out to see it on Friday.
Yes.
And I definitely do agree, it is deteriorating.
But
We did
Kevin
talk,
made the comment to my wife, it'll cost $800,000. I know people that have built walls longer than this for $10,000 to $15,000. So I question why he would say that to my wife and get her all upset, but that's all right.
I know, in the meantime, he is going to, there are areas that have chipped away on the street that he is going to correct that so the water is diverted and stays on the street, goes down the street versus coming over and causing further deterioration of the railroad ties until we can figure out a permanent solution. But we hear your plea, and he and I are talking about it, and we're trying to come to something.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Do we have any other citizens' comments? Nothing? Okay, meeting will be adjourned at 7:20. Thank you.